Applying for intellectual or developmental disability services. Please note, this video describes the process for getting access to IDD waiver services. Completing the process discussed does not immediately lead you to receiving services. Other steps might be necessary. Step 1. Reach out to Imagine's Intake Navigator to discuss criteria and services for intellectual and developmental disabilities. Step 2. Imagine's Intake Navigator will send you an application within 2 business days. Step 3. Fill out the application and return it to the Intake Navigator. Use one of the following methods to apply. You can fill out your information on the printed application, scan it, and email it to intake@imaginecolorado.org. Or you can fill out your information on the printed application, mail or drop-off application to Attention, Intake Navigator, 1400 Dixon Ave, Lafayette, Colorado 80026. Or you can fill out your information using the online application found on the Imagine website. Step 4. Make sure to submit supporting documents too. These can be sent in with your application or anytime within 90 days. Developmental disability determination. Developmental disability determinations open the door to accessing Medicaid waivers and state programs. To be eligible for the developmental disability determination, you must have a diagnosis that causes challenges with intellectual functioning or adaptive behavior functioning, have a score of 70 or below on an IQ test or adaptive behavior test. If you have the diagnosis and test results, make sure to turn them into the intake department within 90 days of applying for services. IQ or adaptive testing. If you have not taken an IQ or adaptive behavior test, a case manager can help you understand what tests can be used and exactly what criteria needs to be met. Types of tests. The IQ test will ask questions about your verbal and logical thinking skills. The adaptive behavior test will ask questions about your social, emotional, and life skills. Step 5. Imagine's Intake Case Manager will complete the IDD determination in 30 days and let you know if you're eligible within 1 week. Note, if you don't believe you will meet all of the criteria, apply anyway. In some situations, a case manager can determine if you qualify even with missing pieces. Step 6. If you have an IDD, the Intake Case Manager will contact you to discuss getting you started in waivers and programs. If you do not have an IDD, the Intake Case Manager will contact you to discuss other options and resources. You can appeal this decision or submit a new application with more information. The Intake Department is here to help you. If you need assistance turning in your application, understanding the process, finding test providers, or just have a few questions, use the information below to reach out. 720-274-5452, intake@imaginecolorado.org.